What's up guys, it's Maxwell back with the round 2 recap of the Winter Bash event for Plenus Coluber. And we were facing off against IgnoranceIsBlis, who are a clan set up by 4 members of Power COC and 1 member of Golden Goblins. And as you can see, this time we were not able to come away with the victory, so got beat 13 to 14 stars, so relatively close, but these guys had the percentage as well. So let's check out the map. The 3 start all of our bases, 2 start me, and on the other side we also 3 start all the bases, but number 1 who was only left 1 start unfortunately. So let's start off with the attacks at the bottom right here with Robin coming in for this one and bringing Hawk attack, little Queen Walk, and then he's got 2 golems. Actually starting the Queen Walk at the bottom right here to get the clan castle out of the way, and also some free defenses as well. The wizard's going to be able to create a funnel for the queen to definitely walk right in this space, which is what he wants. So queen stuck on the gold storage chair there for a little bit, but as you can see, no problem with the time in this attack, plenty of time for this one. So the queen body pulls the clan castle, actually missed to drop the poison spells, so had to pop the ability because it was just too late for a rage spell. The clan castle troops would have one-shotted his queen, so that's why he decided to go with that and then use the rage spell right after. So there goes the tank giant, tanking those defenses, and then wall breakers are going to be able to crack that wall open perfectly. Very beautiful execution on that. And then he's coming in with the kill squad from the top. Wizards behind those golems right there, and the baby dragon to funnel on the other side because the queen would be too close for a wizard. Once again, the wall breakers are going to be able to crack through this wall right there. Nice opening, perfect path for the bowlers is being created. Enemy king is proving to be a little bit of a distraction, but yeah, not gonna worry him for too long. 1 hawk to take out that lone archer tower right there. Also worked out nicely actually, because the hawk is being tanked for it, got some more value onto that expo right there, so that was pretty good as well. And then he just has 9 hawk riders left to take out the middle of the space. King and queen are sort of converging on the Tesla farm right here. And he's gonna use the hawks at the top. There they go, taking out Archer Tower and the cannon as well. And the king is actually MVPing this raid, taking out 2 Teslas and then Wizard Tower right here. Freeze trap is gonna stall him for a little bit, but nothing to worry about because he's got some support. Yes, somebody called the cavalry, so the hawk riders are coming in for this one and taking out those threatening air defenses and the last mortar as well. So yeah, beautiful execution right here by Robin, nicely sectioned attack as I like them, and yeah, able to wrap up a pretty good 3-star. This was also a fresh hit. Taking a look at the map for the second Town Hall 9 hit, also a fresh hit, also a 3-star. Both teams were able to 3-star the enemy Town Hall 9s fresh, so very good execution by our Town Hall 9s and also the enemy Town Hall 9s. Then our Town Hall 9s both 2-starred both their Town Hall 10s as well. And on the other side, one of the Town Hall 9s attacked one of our Town Hall 10s for 1 star. The other Town Hall 9 was not using its attack because a Town Hall 10 went in fresh against the Town Hall 10. And so, yeah, that way they just were not able to use that last Town Hall 9 attack. So, surprise Tesla popping right here, but still gets the clan castle lured out nicely. Gets it lured out before. The queen is engaging all those trash buildings, so she's going to be able to take the clan castle out with the usual 2 poison spells and the rage spell. So walking down, at this point he's coming in behind the queen with his kill squad. Whoops, 2 golems right there, and the baby dragon is funneling for those guys. So yeah, nice jump spell, nice path created for the bowlers to go straight into the core towards the enemy heroes, which are obviously providing something to aggro for the bowlers, which is nice. Town Hall taking forever to go down. Meanwhile, his king is already cutting down that queen right there and also the enemy king. There goes the rage spell, accelerating those bowlers and golems into the base. Meanwhile, the queen is still doing work, taking out storages at the bottom. Drops in a couple of hawks, a little bit of wild recording you guys, sorry. My phone is sort of messing up on me. I definitely need to change something about that in the near future, but I will. Surprise Tesla farm on the other end here, so he decides to spam all his Hawk Riders in there just to be able to combat that and gets it out of the way relatively quickly then, so that is good. That was the last threat left in this base. Tesla farm popping very late right there, but yeah, other than that, he is good to go. Still has queen ability, only 2 defense left. It can shoot her as well as a skeleton trap, but yeah, that's gonna get killed by that bowler right there and also the king, so in the end, relatively easy as well for this one. Nice job to Mike, nice job to our 9s overall. They've been very good in this event, so yeah, that was definitely not the problem, but obviously Town 9 is sort of the easiest Town Hall level in War right now that we see in those big matchups. Okay, on to number 3. This was actually my own attack coming in right here for the dip, as we failed to 3-star this one with the Town Hall 10s. Brought a Bowler Witch attack for this one, just thought it was the perfect fit for that base, and turned out that I was correct about that. So coming in with the usual 2 giants in the corners and then bowlers and witches behind, taking out all the buildings in the corners just for the middle bowlers and witches to go straight into the core and wreck everything inside. There goes the jump spell, 3 jump spells in this case, and yeah, for the Bowler Witch attack, the additional spell in the Clan Castle is really OP, so I was able to only bring 1 poison spell, and I had 2 rage spells, a heal spell, and 3 jump spells, is that correct? 2 rage spells, 3 jump spells, and a heal, yeah, that's correct. So early warn ability was able to negotiate 1 giant bomb right there. Double rage went down right after that, and then also the heal spell towards the second Inferno Tower, so everything nice and healthy. There goes the last giant bomb that is going to be triggered in this attack. Queen is able to take out the last Inferno, so that's nice. King doing work on the Tesla farm right here. We have a couple of witches at top who are still taking out buildings. Decided to support those guys with my 2 balloons that I had left for the back end. Yeah, able to get that out of the way nicely as well, so the witches would be able to swing around, take out the rest of the space. There go the 2 balloons. Queen was not able to reach that archer tower, so yeah, gonna speed through the rest as it's just cleanup, obviously. So as we said, the meta now is the way that Town 11s should pretty much always be able to 3-star Town 10s, so no great skill in this attack, but able to get it done. Number 2, we actually 3-starred with Town Hall 10, which is not surprising since I was allowed to only hit 1 Town Hall 10 for this war. So yeah, Bene coming in right here with a pretty cool attack as well. Actually switched up the plan for this, I think, 2 or 3 times, and then we went with the 3rd or 4th plan, whatever. Actually gets kind of close on his queen right here, but she's just able to outlast that cannon right there. So no rage spell needed at that point. That's very nice, because he did not plan to use rage spells for that. Starting the other half of the funnel up here, he is with an archer as well, so that building was sort of free. That was nice. Now, though, he's engaging a lot of damage by cannon and archer tower, so that's why he popped the queen ability right there. 2 golems coming in, and take a look at this ice wizard up there, guys, taking out that archer tower by himself while he's being tanked for. So ice wizards are certainly proving valuable, and they may be added into the game permanently in the future, and you never know. I said this already to my clanmates as well. This is just a huge meta that Supercell is running without announcing it, because they take 0 risk with this. Putting a troop into the game, which is announced to be taken out of the game again, and then if many people are gonna say, "Hey, we want this, please put it back in the game," they are probably just gonna re-edit. At least that's my take on it, but we're gonna have to see. So bowlers bowling straight through the core right here, taking everything out. Queen just taking care of a couple of trash buildings, and the king is actually gonna be the MVP for this raid. So you want to keep a close eye on the king. Right there, he takes out an Inferno Tower. Takes out that air defense as well, and then he's gonna make his way over the wall with the jump spell, take out that air sweeper. He nicely pulled the lava hound away from the queen, and then he's actually gonna go through the wall, smack the cannon in the face as well, get that out of the way. So beautiful job by the king right there. As I said, MVPing this raid. Still has the lava hound on him, but he's not gonna worry about it. Gonna use the jump spell back. I've never seen a queen do that, by the way, but the king is able to, and he's actually not doing anything from that point on, but he was able to take out that cannon, and that was very valuable for this raid, and it's going to be a beautiful 10 versus 10 3-star for Bene right here. So we had 1 10v10 3-star, the Power COC guys had 1 10v10 3-star as well, and then only one base left to show, and I'm gonna show my attack right here. So another 11 hit in this Winter Bash event, and once again, shame on me. No, actually, this attack wasn't as bad as the one in the last recap, but still not able to get it done. So the base was left 0 start until a couple of minutes in the war remaining. So I had to go for the high percentage 2-star with option of 3 stars, so decided to come in right here with 3 Ice Wizards to take out that Archer Tower in the beginning right there. The opener was pretty good, but then there was just a problem that there was many structures to the right of my kill squad, and so the kill squad went deployment-wise just like we wanted it to. So there was many structures to the right of my kill squad, which caused it to swing to the right. King and Warden ability was still okay. And I definitely want them to go left to get that that second air defense out of the way right there, which ended up not happening. So I was planning to come with Laloon from 9 to 12 o'clock, but just due to the way things worked out, I kind of had to switch it up and drop those guys in the 3 o'clock corner, which was obviously not the plan. But yeah, that's what I had to roll with just to try and secure a 2-star and get some percentage. So going with the Asian wall right here with yeah, the spammy balloon deployment, haste spells, hasting them into that first air defense Inferno Tower, free spell throws those, and had I saved a couple of balloons, I probably would have been able to take out the Eagle and maybe also get the Town Hall, but that wouldn't have mattered. Anyways, I forgot to do that, or I didn't manage to do that under the shock of the plan going so wrong with having to deploy the balloons on the completely other side of the base. So yeah, would the Eagle have gone down, I would have probably gotten the Town Hall, but in this case I did not. The Queen just ended up getting a couple more buildings, and then she eventually died as well. So yeah, just not getting it done in this case. Also, of course, it's not ideal to have that base left 0 start so late in the war, but yeah, the plan I used wouldn't have changed anyways. But their Town Hall 11 actually got, I think, like 82% on my base, so it wouldn't have mattered to get the Town Hall anyways. Just ended the raid right there for a disappointing 1-star, and that way in the end we lost by 1 star. We can check the results once again. War details is what I meant to do. So yeah, as I said, one of their knights, did not use their attacks, and then we had 4 3-stars. They had 4 3-stars, and they 2-starred me. We didn't 2-star them. So definitely GG to IgnoranceIsBlis. aka Power COC plus a Golden Goblin member and Bliss right there. Ton of fun warring, you guys. Also ton of fun chilling out on Discord and exchanging opinions. That's gonna be it for Plenus Coluber, unfortunately, for the Winter Bash event, but definitely a very cool event. Looking forward to that probably in the next year again as well. We're gonna have to see, but I would bet on it. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this recap, and unfortunately also for our event. So thank you guys for checking me out. Until the next time, I will see you all later. Peace out.